Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Swag Vision. Today we're going to have another update for you coming from Black Ops 4. Some things that I didn't cover yesterday in my video that I wanted to put out today and just talk about a little bit with you guys. So first and foremost, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smack that bell so you get any notifications for any live streams or any of the news updates that we have for you here on Swag Vision. So the first story I got is going to be Comic-Con, guys. Comic-Con is today, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is a closed panel, unfortunately, so we won't get any live streams of it. We won't be able to see any of the information while it's happening, but I'm sure as soon as it's over, they're going to release anything that they dropped on social media. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a music video for Blood of the Dead. That's what I'm really excited for. Maybe we'll get some more updates on our perk systems. Who knows? I know there's been a lot of stuff floating around, statues and things of that nature, so it's very interesting to see where they're going to go and what information we will be getting today from Jason and Craig. It's always something huge. I'm praying for the collector's edition being released at Comic-Con. Hopefully we'll be able to pre-order that today, and if we can, you guys have to get your hands on it ASAP. They do sell out very quickly, and I know with that jug fridge, I missed out on it last year, and I'm very upset about it, so I'm going to make sure I get mine solidified this year as soon as possible. Second thing I have for you guys here on the channel is going to be an update on the weapon system that I found. So I was watching a video from Damon That Game, and then I went to the Reddit page and I actually looked it up myself, and it's very interesting to see how these new melee weapons are going to play out. I do have it here that's going to pop up on the screen for you shortly, but I'm going to go ahead and read out what they are talking about here for you as well. So we have the Chaos crew has a set of special weapons which can be equipped before the match begins. Treyarch teased these on May 17th when they put out those Twitter images. While characters have a weapon pertaining to them, like I talked about in the last video, are they going to be specific character based or are they not? Kind of looked like it, and it made sense that they would be, but it also says any character can equip any weapon. Note, these are not the official names of the weapons, but they have them listed below. Shaw has some sort of sword. Scarlet is going to be using some sort of staff weapon. Diego, we've seen in the trailer, the harpoon and disc, which is amazing, looks phenomenal. And then we also have seen Bruno's hammer, and that looks like it's going to be a beast of a weapon to wield, and it makes sense. Now I'm wondering, is this going to play into any gameplay? Is this going to have any Easter egg effect if the characters don't have their particular weapon? How is that going to make sense? Why is it interchangeable? So we'll see. I'm sure it's interchangeable so you can be your favorite character and also have your favorite weapon, but I wonder if it's going to have anything that's going to affect us while we're playing the game if we don't have all 4 weapons. I'm kind of interested to see how that works, because we also have bots now, which kind of makes me wonder, do we need 4 players to do everything again and you can control bots, or are bots going to be just kind of AI that help you survive and pick you up maybe? I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. All right, and our third story here, which is one of the final 2 stories I have today, is going to be some leaks on Blood of the Dead. These are also leaks from that same Reddit page. I'm really interested to see these and how this plays out, because Mob of the Dead obviously is such an iconic map. It's such a great part of the story that people loved and people play over and over again. And so just to see them bring that back, it brings chills to my body. I love it so much. But someone has actually seemed to have gotten their hands on the intro cinematics, which is very rare, because usually we get a trailer or something like that. They're actually talking about the cutscene when you load up the map, and I have that here for you on screen as well. And it says Blood of the Dead. In the intro cinematic, the Primus crew enters the prison through a hole in the wall. Richtofen from the zombie comics gives the Primus crew a set of blood vials and then leaves. Meanwhile, Primus Richtofen is holding a portal to leave the prison, which ends up being closed by Brutus before the crew can escape. The Chronorium also makes a slight appearance in this cinematic. So that's very interesting to see. So we can go back and we can read the cutout from the Chronorium and see what they're talking about there. But I'm sure it's talking about when they go down and they see them in the cryo chambers. It does say in the next thing with the map layout that you spawn into the cryo chamber, and I'm sure we see our Victus crew frozen, and that's where they are given the blood vials, because they probably just extracted them, I'm assuming. So I'm thinking Blood of the Dead is going to pick up right where Comic 6 left off. So I'm very again interested to see what they do with this map. It's super exciting. And then as you see here, we have the layout of the map. Blood of the Dead. In the remake, the map is noticeably larger than the original Mob of the Dead, which Mob of the Dead I feel is a pretty big map in itself. So to make it bigger, that's, oh man, that's just crazy. I don't know what I just don't know what to expect, you know? Featuring both new and old sections. Players spawn in the cryo lab. Opening the first door reveals that you are on the side of the prison that was not in the original. There's a path from the cryo lab to the docks. So we're spawning in a new area of the map. And now I'm wondering, obviously, are they going to give us like a whole new map? Obviously, there's old sections. They're going to be remastered. I'm assuming it's going to be the rooftop. That's going to be probably there. We may have to rebuild the plane. They may have cut the roof out completely because we're not trying to escape the island. We did have a portal, but who knows? Since Brutus closed our portal, maybe we do have to escape the island and we're going to build the plane the same way. Very, very interested to see where Pack-a-Punch is. Nonetheless, whether these leaks are real or not, I'm very, very excited for what's going to happen with Black Ops 4. There's just so much that already has been released and so many things that we've seen. It's just going to bring the community back together. There's going to be so many things for us to solve and for us to find. And I just feel like this year is going to be the year that Zombies is revitalized. So I'm super, super excited for that. The last story I wanted to bring to you guys was about the Call of Duty zombie statues that have been being received by YouTubers all over. I know Noah J, he received the statue of Odin. Dalek has received the statue of Donna. And Smart Guy received the statue of Ra. Now, we believe that Mr. Waffles has received the statue of Zeus. We've seen that image tweeted out by Call of Duty a few weeks ago, I want to say, and he retweeted back to it saying that it was better looking in person. I don't think that you could say that if you didn't see it in person, right? So I'm assuming that those are the 4 statues that are out there. I'm really, really excited to see, you know, what these ciphers are on the bottom. Unfortunately, I couldn't find images of all those to put in this video. I just kind of wanted to discuss them briefly. But they are all from different mythologies, and that's kind of where I was going with this. Is I'm wondering if each statue represents a time period or an era that we're going to visit. Obviously, we've seen the Roman Empire, and that would be Greek. That would be Zeus, right? We've seen Voyage of Despair. I don't know what god would kind of fit into there. We did see the Odin statue in that trailer. We also seen the Zeus statue in that trailer, and he was gigantic, actually. So I'm very interested to see, you know, what these statues are there for. I'm thinking that that's where we're going to go throughout the map. You know, Ra, I believe, is an Egyptian god, so we may go to the Egyptian pyramids. Who knows? But that's where I'm kind of going with this theory, is that I believe these perk machines are also going to be driving forces for the maps that we see throughout Black Ops 4. Very, very excited to see everything. The panel did just start on Glitching Queen's channel. I think that I'm honestly going to jump over and stream that right now as I'm making this video, believe it or not. So I will end this one there. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for all the support. Make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and smack that bell so that way you know any other news stories, any other live streams that we have coming up. We will be here, you'll be here, and you'll be able to get the updates, my friends. Thank you very much once again. As always, stay swaggy, my friends, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Invincible.